Welcome all to 2023's second Community Day Classic. And after Larvitar and Togetic, we are continuing our own Johto journeys in this random catch challenge.
Yes, and that would be the Pig Pokemon, Swinub. Yay.
Well, since this is a Community Day Classic, we are spared from the incursion of the Wurmple Gang, which should be a cause for celebration. So why don't you tell everyone why you aren't thrilled for this challenge, PokéChaser?
One word. Swinub. Not my most favorite Pokemon of the over 1,000 choices we have out there.
Is it because of the way he's designed, or his typing, or his usage in Pokemon?
Actually, it's because he's a little runt.
Oh.
You try to catch this Pokemon, he'll jump and bat your ball. He'll run around in a crazy little circle-type pattern. Then he'll bop your ball again and run around again. And when you think he's finally finished running, you'll throw your ball, and it still bops. So, very hard Pokemon to catch, which makes it very frustrating.
Yeah, guys, whenever we play to catch Swinub, it's always an extra challenge to catch him. It feels like his catch rate is almost 0% sometimes. Because, as PokéChaser said, he'll just run around and jump. I've had that experience too, but not as much as PokéChaser, so that's why he's not super excited about this, and which is why we found it hysterical when they announced that Swinub was going to get his Community Day Classic.
There are plenty of Pokemon deserving of a classic.
Like perhaps a Charmander who can learn Blast Burn again, Niantic, maybe, hopefully, coming up real soon.
Or even Blastoise that learns Hydro Cannon.
That'd be great too. But we have Swinub and we're gonna make the most of it, isn't that right?
I'll try.
That's good. Well, we are once again putting the random in this random catch challenge. Just like during our Larvitar challenge, we will not be able to look at our Swinub's CP or moves, meaning we are going into our battle blind. But we have an extra fun addition for this challenge.
We are sticking it to the Wurmple Gang for their latest rule change preventing us from taking photobombs. We will start this challenge by taking a picture of our buddies and catching the Swinub that appears from the photobomb. At that point, we're allowed to look at the CP for that Swinub only. And after we catch it, we will have to decide on the spot whether we will accept or reject that first Swinub.
So if that first photobomb Swinub is a double digit, I can pretty much guarantee that we will be passing on it and taking our chances in the wild.
That's a fact. This challenge will have it all. Tough decisions, potential regret, a lot of mystery, and Swinub.
So much mystery, and so many Swinubs. That's the real exciting part. I can't wait. Good luck! Alright guys, let's get this challenge underway. And as you see, we have some Swinub around us, but we are going to... Ooh, some more just popped up. But we are going to get started by defying the newest rules of the Wurmple Gang, and we're going to go ahead and take a photobomb of our buddy. That's right, I know how much Metapod loves getting his picture taken, so let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, he has a little gift for me too, that's really nice of you. Let's see what you got us, Metapod. A lone earring. Isn't that great? Thank you, Metapod. Hopefully you can find that other earring too that goes with it. Alright, now say cheese! Alright, very cool. There's our picture, and there's the Swinub that photobombed you. Alright, let's click on this Swinub here. Here he is. Alright, now this is the only one we get to look at. 522, guys! I am sticking with this Swinub. Wow, this one is going to be on the team. Hopefully it'll stay. It's a little aggressive, it seems, but I would love you to be on Team Metapod. 1, 2, 3, yes, got it. Okay, wow, I was really nervous about what number this could be, and I was figuring that we might have to just accept a lower one, because you never know on the random catches if you're not looking at the CPs like we learned doing Larvitar. But this one turned out really nicely. Okay, so I'm going to hold out on my food name because I have an awesome, special food name ready to go for Swinub if we do encounter a shiny. So I'm hoping that we do because it would be awesome. But I do have a good idea for this Swinub's name. 522, that's fantastic. We're gonna name this guy right now. All right, and I named this little guy Poogie. Poogies are your little pet pigs in the Monster Hunter series. So I thought I would name this little guy Poogie after that. So there's little Poogie with us at 522. That is really special. And now we are not gonna look at the CP for the next two we click on. So let's go ahead and find those.
All right, gang, PokeChaser here, getting ready to do our catch challenge for Swinub Day. Swinub is not one of my most favorite Pokemon. I don't like the way Swinub sort of mocks you as you try to catch him. He breaks out of almost every single ball you throw at him, and on top of it, when you do manage to get a ball to hit him, they just break out. So they're very difficult to catch. We'll see if I have a little bit better experience today. All right, so let's start off with my photobomb, and let's photobomb my buddy. Okay, let's see here, Kakuna. Let's get you out here. Let's take your picture. Let's have you jump for me. Oh, you gave me a present while you did that. Okay. You're happy you gave me a present. Okay, let's have you give you a little shruggy this. Okay, there's your present for me, and there's the Swinub photobomb. All right, here he is. So let's take a look. 247. Sort of middle of the road there. This one's one of those gamble things. Well, first of all, I'm going to give old Swinub one of those Nanab berries. Just because he's always running around and jumping and everything. Oh, of course, he breaks out. Like I said, there he goes, his little run, his little mocking run. I got out of your ball, haha. Alright. Haha, here I go, running around. You can't catch me. I'm like the Roadrunner. I don't know that I like being a coyote, but that's what he's kind of placed me in there. Alright, so I caught him. So he's, I'm allowed to look at the photobomb CP, so let's see, he's 247. To keep or not to keep? This is where you get the gamble on these kind of catch challenges. What do you think, Kakuna? Kakuna says, let's see how I feel when we go walking a little further. Okay. I have to decide before I click on the next one. 247. You know, I'm gonna gamble. I think I'll gamble. Hopefully a Swinub will pop up here, and I will pass on the photobomb. We'll see if that's a good decision. That's a big gamble. Right now, I am not seeing any Swinub. I don't know what hunts Swinub on a natural and on predatory basis, but apparently they're around. And the Swinub are all in hiding. Great.
All right, there are two right here. Let's try and think. Which one do you think, Metapod? The lower one, the upper one, or another one around us? This is going to be a little difficult not looking. Oh, he has the heart right over this guy. Let's do him. Right here. All right, not looking at the CP. All right, I hope it's good. I hope it's not just the double digit. We'll find out here. I'm covering it up with my hand. Oh, it broke out. I hope it doesn't run. Good. All right, I'm going to use a berry. This guy's probably a super high one. And I'm using with the ball. Okay, don't run. All right, I'm going to have to use a stronger ball here. Let's go ahead and do another berry. I'll just use an ultra ball. It's a good sign that this guy keeps breaking out. He might really be something special here. So let's go ahead and see what we can get. 1, 2, 3, and click. All right, we got it. No idea what this guy is, but let's go ahead and name him now. All right, we're going to call this guy Hamlet. And other than obvious reasons, I called him Hamlet because he's part of a play, and we don't know what the reviews are going to be yet. Is it going to be good reviews, as in he's a really high Swinub, or if he's really just a double digit and we just chucked an ultra ball at a double digit? Because Swinub are known to break out, so him breaking out of those red balls doesn't necessarily mean he's very high at all. So we're going to go with Hamlet and see how the reviews come in for him. Alright, next Swinub. Alright, the other one disappeared, so that's good news. We're narrowing the field here. Now we have two. One on our right and one on our left. Let's go with the one on our right. He's right in our path. Hopefully that's a good sign. Alright, Swinub, you're going to round out the team here. Again, I have no idea what CP is. I'm covering it up. Hopefully it's high again. That would be nice. Just like our 500 we know about. Alright, I'm going to use another Ultra Ball just to make sure he doesn't run. Just in the spirit of this challenge. 1, 2, 3, and I got it! Alright. Now I'll bet you know what kind of name's coming up next. That's right, it's time for our food! And here he is, Baby Back. I am a big fan of Baby Back ribs, so this guy is Baby Back, and hopefully me calling him a baby isn't a sign that he's going to be a low one or anything like that, but we'll have to hope and see that these 3 Swinub are good. Now let's go add them to our team. Okay, that was hard, but I was able to keep my hand over it, so I have no idea what CP these guys are, but there they are in the order I caught them, starting with Poogie, Hamlet, and Baby Back, and our team name is Rooters, because not only are they little rooters as pigs, but we're also rooting them on for Team Metapod. Alright guys, again, we have no idea how good these are or how bad they are except for the photobombs, so I mean that gives me a little bit of confidence going into this battle, but we will have to see how the rest of this plays out and also what random ones that PokeChaser caught. Alright guys, we'll see you for the battle. See you soon, bye.
Okay, well there's quite a few Swinub here. So, Kakuna, which one do you think I should pick? This one, huh? Okay, Kakuna says I should go for this one. Well, let's, we're not going to look at the number. We're just going to give him a bribe and throw the ball. Of course, he runs around. And, and he jumps too. Oh, I lucked out. 1 shake, 2 shakes. Oh, wow. Okay, first Swinub on the team. Okay. Well, fingers crossed he turns out better than my photobomb. Let's go ahead and name him.
So I will name him Kyle Ub. He's my Swinub Kyle.
And welcome to the team, Kyle Ub. Let's go for another one. So that one. Kakuna says I should go for that one. Okay, let's just throw a ball. Give him a bribe. There's the ball. Oh, he didn't run around. How about that? 1 shake, 2 shakes, and click. All right. So 2 for 2 on the team.
Okay, we are going to name him Porky for that famous other pig.
All right, 1 to go. Kakuna's telling me to go for the one on the outskirts here. All right, again, fingers crossed. Let's get the old bribe going. And throw the ball. And 1 shake, 2, 3. Click. All right. As hard as Swinub are usually to catch, this guy stayed. All right, let's name him. All right, I will name him Link after Sausage Links. We'll see what he can do for us. All right, let's take a look at my team.
Okay, my team will be called Bringing Home the Bacon. That's made up of Kyle Ub, Porky, and Link. Alright gang, we'll see how well they fare against PokeStarter.
And let's hope that I don't have buyer's remorse with that photobomb.
We'll talk to you soon.
Hey PokeChaser,
Hey PokeStarter!
are you ready for our Swinub random catch battle?
You bet. I'm bacon, I might win this one.
Oh, you ham. Now, I know you're not the biggest fan of Swinub as a Pokemon.
No.
But I hope that this challenge changed your mind a little bit on Swinub.
Well, you know, to start off with, my photobomb was quite a pain to catch, as expected. But I was quite surprised with my other 3 Swinub. They all stayed the first ball, which was impressive and unheard of.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to reserve judgment.
Okay, well, alright. But we'll have to see.
Fair enough.
So I am curious, did you decide to keep your photobomb? Because that was the only one that we got to see, and then we chose whether or not we wanted to keep it.
I did opt to pass on my photobomb.
Really?
I did.
That is fascinating because I chose to keep mine.
Okay.
So we'll have to see if those were good decisions.
Right.
I mean, if you pass on a decent one and end up getting a terrible one, that would turn out to be a bad mistake. Or if we decided to keep one that was fairly decent, and then we turned out to potentially pass out on a good one later on, that was also a mistake in waiting.
Absolutely, absolutely. I spoke to Kakuna, and he told me, no, I think I can get you better.
Wow.
And so he told me who to pick. So we'll see how he did.
Cool. That's really cool. Well, I hope your Kakuna buddy does pay off. I did listen to Metapod too as we were doing our catches. There was one Swinub that was on the screen when his little heart came above and went right over that Swinub. So that told me, catch this one.
That's the one to get, absolutely.
And then of course that one kept breaking out though, so so that only adds to your point of Swinub not being the nicest Pokemon on Earth.
No, he's got that little jump and a little swirl around the circle there.
And then when he runs, he does the whole lap, doesn't he?
He does. And very unforgiving if you throw that ball a fraction of a second too early.
That's for sure. Okay, well, let's get this battle started. And you are level 33. You are a level higher than me at this point. So who knows, maybe you ended up getting better Swinub.
I'm not a full level better than you. And
that's true.
I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do.
No, I don't think so. If you hit 30, I think you're good at that point.
Pretty much.
Okay, so I will send you the battle request, and we will see what kind of Swinub we got. We have no idea who we have, folks.
All right, let's go.
Let's do this. In the Master League. All right, now we're going to have to cover it up.
All right, I'm covering.
Okay, so who did you name your Swinub who did not include your photobomb?
Okay, no photobomb Swinubs. So, I always have a Kyle.
Yeah.
And this year I'm merging them with their names.
Exactly.
So this was Kyle Ub.
Kyle Ub. All right. A nice little nub of a name.
And in honor of that famous pig, the next one was Porky.
Porky. Great. Maybe that one will be good for you.
It could be. And lastly, Swinubs, got to me. So I had a little bit of a revenge name here.
Okay.
I named this one Link, as in Sausage Link.
Well, usually food names are my thing, but that makes sense for you in this case. But any Zelda fans out there might think that that's a plus, so we'll see.
I don't know that Zelda fans would like their a pig named Link after them.
That's true. Okay, well, what is your team name?
So the team name was Bringing Home the Bacon.
I love it. That is great. We'll see if they do indeed bring home the bacon, or they'll come home with bacon as themselves.
There might be bacon on the way home.
Exactly.
All right, well, what about your team?
Okay, so my Swinub, my photobomb that I did keep,
okay,
I decided to also name after another famous pig, Poogie!
Oh, okay, from Monster Hunter.
Yes, everyone's favorite little sidekick that greets them every time they return home after a hunt.
That pig is a lot nicer than Swinub.
Yeah, it's true. All right, so we have Poogie, and then we have Hamlet.
Okay.
And lastly, my food.
Mm-hmm.
And I was saving it for potentially a shiny, because even though you're covering up the number, you can still see the stars.
Right.
So, unfortunately, I did not get a shiny. I was going to call him Green Ham.
Oh, okay. I like that.
But I did not, so I ended up calling him Baby Back.
Oh, Baby Back Ribs, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, and my team name,
Uh-huh.
trying to cover it up here, is Rooters. Because not only is Team Metapod rooting on these pigs, but they're also rooting for that win.
Oh, with their little noses.
Yeah.
I get it.
Pigs like to rummage and root, so that's where we're going with.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So you got the Rooters and Bringing Home the Bacon.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Let's find out who we caught. This is total mystery.
All right.
Except for one of mine, and you know which one you passed on.
Yes.
Okay, let's get this battle started. All right, mystery Swinubs.
All right. What's their CP? What's their powers? Who knows?
let's take a gander. Right now.
All right.
Ooh, 522 versus 546. Wow, you traded up good, it seems. I don't know what your photobomb was, but you got a good one in place of it.
Yeah, I definitely. I number-wise at least, definitely better.
Awesome. All right, Rock Slide. I didn't get the chance to see my fast move. Oh, it's an ice type. And you had maybe a physical type move.
Yeah, looks like you're freezing my little piggy.
Well, they're built for it, so.
That's true.
All right. Let's see if I can. I think I can get there.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you gonna use that second shield? I'm hitting them all, just in case. Oh, you did. Okay.
It's one of those things where you're like, do I Well, I protected. I've built up so much energy.
Yes. And speaking of energy, I think you've built up plenty there. Okay. Okay. Oh boy, I knew this was coming.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, at least I get a little energy off of this.
Oh, yeah.
Slide.
Okay.
Alright.
I think I'm gonna get another one off.
Oh, good. I was out of shields. Ooh, I like my charge move.
Oh, what is it?
Yes. You'll find out.
Oh, yeah, because I can't protect anymore.
Nope. Alright, let's body slam him.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Alright, can we get there again? Can we get there again?
Come on, 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 come on.
Yes!
Oh, I was clicking it the whole time.
Oh, my word!
Oh, wow.
I didn't want to take a chance. Oh, good.
Oh,
Body
wow.
slam. Wow. All right.
Get it off.
I made a switch here. Let's see if I could get...
Oh, come on.
okay.
Get it
We'll
off.
see what happens here. I don't know if I made a good decision, but we'll see. Alright. Icy wind. How much is that going to do? Oh, it took him out. Alright, I got to rely on this.
Okay, come on.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Body slam!
Oh, I was clicking
Oh,
it.
my word.
Oh,
You were clicking it.
I was.
Oh, my God.
Is he gonna survive? No, he's not gonna
Oh,
survive.
my word.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Swinub!
Wow.
Yours almost pulled it out!
It was really close there. I was clicking it. I thought I was going to get it off. But if he'd have survived the body slam, I think I would have gotten it off.
Yeah, but body slam, that just did it for me. And if you had any of your high ones with body slam, I think the tables would have been turned.
Yeah, that body slam, wow, that's a table turner.
Yes, very, very much so. So happy that Metapod, I think that was the one that Metapod had his heart on when we were catching.
Well, that's
So
very cool.
he knew which one to do.
He sure did.
Wow.
Sure
Thank
did.
you, Metapod. I really appreciate it. So your Kakuna helped you out tremendously during Larvitar, and my Metapod knew which Swinub to click on, because it was between two, and I said, which one, Metapod? Which Swinub? Wow.
Very cool, very cool.
So I hope you've gained a little bit more love for Swinub. I mean, your team almost brought home the bacon, huh?
They did. They got really close, knocking on the door there. I don't know if I've got a lot of respect for them, but I probably won't be clicking on them in the wild very much. But anyway,
At least these Swinub, how about that?
these Swinub can battle. I'll tell you.
Okay, very nice. I mean, you could have won that easy. You definitely would have won if it lets you have your move instead of mine there. But, you know, you can't control that one.
No, you can't. I think that's about the most frustrating thing is you're clicking it, but for whatever reason it doesn't do it.
Yes.
Or maybe I'm sure your opponent's clicking at the same time. So.
Yeah, I know when you said, oh, I just got it off, so definitely, definitely. But very happy with Body Slam. If it didn't have Body Slam, different conversation here too, so.
Absolutely.
Wow, that was awesome. Well, are you ready to take a look at our Swinub officially now?
Absolutely. Let's go.
First time, let's do it. All right, so let's start off with our photo bombs. It's very interesting that one of us decided to keep and one decided to switch out, and I think that's pretty cool. So I am very happy that I had a 522 photo bomb. That's why I named him Poogie. I thought that was really adorable. 522 ended up with Powder Snow and Rock Slide. And when I praise him, he is a 3-star.
Oh, wow.
That's an amazing Swinub, and he did great in battle.
That's unusual for photobombs. Usually don't come up with those kind of stats.
No, you're right. So I round up with a winner here.
I only got a 247.
247. That was your lowest.
That was.
So it was a good pass you made.
I think so. Tackle and Icy Wind.
Tackle, yeah, that makes sense.
You know, it's always a gamble when you pass because you could have easily caught hundreds
A double digit.
and 50s and those types of things. But
Yeah, I would think that was worthwhile pass you made.
yeah, so you never know, but I think it was the right choice.
I agree. So Kakuna helped you come to that decision?
Yes, he did. He came up to me and said, and you know, it's just clear he obviously said, you know, I can get you some better ones.
Yeah, that's cool. I love it. I love how you're listening to your buddy.
All right, so statistically, which I did not look at, a good attack, but not much defense or HP, but also that lowest CP, he wouldn't have lasted much with your guys.
No, not at all, not at all. All right, so good decision there. All right, moving on to our completely random Swinubs. This is the first time we're looking at these stats. So my next one I called Hamlet.
Okay.
432
All right.
with Powder Snow and the move that saved me, Body Slam. I got 3 off during the battle. It's amazing.
Yes, you kept getting them boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that was awesome. So Hamlet here was a 2-star, but very high 2-star. All the way down. Very awesome. Very pleased with Hamlet. And he put on a show, didn't he?
He sure did.
Awesome.
Worthy of Shakespeare.
Exactly. So who's your second one?
All right, well, we had Kyle Ubb,
Aw.
and Kyle was a 546.
He put in his best, but he just didn't have Body Slam.
Yeah, Tackle and Rock Slide. So to me, the big difference there, Tackle was about a turn or two behind.
Powder Snow.
Yes, Powder Snow. I think that put him in the hole to begin with.
Yeah.
And, I did both shields with him, and I toyed with it doing the second one for a while, but I think the Rock Slide would have taken him out, and it's like, you sit there and you weigh, keep the shield or use the power you've built up.
Right.
And I tried the power built up this time.
It was a good match between him and Poogie right off the bat.
Yeah, I agree. So statistically, 3 stars. Almost perfect.
That is amazing.
That's probably one of the best I've ever had for a community day challenge.
Right. Yes, I think so. I mean, that is incredible. You never see that in random catch challenges.
Yeah, obviously Kakuna knew something I didn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just too bad he didn't have either the move that would get him there here quicker, or if he'd had Body Slam, he'd have been...
If he had Body Slam, I think you would have dominated. That is amazing. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. Worked out for me that he had Rock Slide, though.
Yeah, no, I get it. Okay, next.
And my final one
Yeah.
is Baby Back.
Okay.
And it was a 396, so not the highest, but still not bad at all.
No.
Tackle and Rock Slide, so I did have one with Tackle. And Baby Back Ribs had 1 star, a decent attack, pretty good HP, and really good defense. So that's not bad at all for Baby Back.
No.
And that was my team.
Okay. All right, well, second person on my team was Porky.
Porky!
Porky was the lowest after the photobomb. He was a 388.
Okay, it's still better though.
He had Powder Snow and Icy Wind.
Okay, so Porky is an ice-cold Swinub.
That's a good way to look at it. And he came in with 2 stars. So, I mean, decent stats, definitely. I think the thing that hurt him, though, was just being lower than the 3 that you had.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, and finally, my third one,
Yes.
Link. Link was a 526.
All right.
Powder Snow as well, and Icy Wind. So, another Icy Pig.
Yes.
And he comes in there at another 3-star.
Very cool. You have the stats.
So I had the stats, but not the moves.
Yeah, and moves are the bigger difference.
Yeah, I think, obviously, CP, when you're talking a 200 versus a 500, I think, regardless of move, 500 is going to come out ahead.
Exactly.
But when you've got pretty close CP, it's the move, I think, that carries more weight. I think as you get into the higher evolutions, that's where the stats start winning.
That makes sense to me. That does. And when we're battling with baby evolution types, that becomes paramount.
Absolutely. Well, that was a really fun community day.
Yes, I thought so too. I hope you gained some love for Swinub over this Community Day Classic. Maybe just a little? You did have good stats.
I did have good stats. Not good moves, but good stats. But, yeah, I have a higher respect for Swinub, but I probably wouldn't catch him as frequently in the wild.
He might prevent that from happening.
Absolutely.
All right, very cool. All right, guys, thanks for joining us for this Community Day Classic featuring the Pig Pokemon, Swinub. And we will catch you next time. But again, we got the Wurmple Gang coming up with the second starter this year, Fennekin.
That's right. I'm the one that's going to be on tap to take on Team Wurmple. I got to catch those Fennekins. I'll be looking forward to the field research to get that 7th Fennekin.
Yeah, absolutely. That was really fun for me. It didn't work out for me with Togetic. Curse you, Hidden Power! Because it was my only good stat, Togetic. And by the way, folks, after rewatching the battle, we learned that the only reason that my Togetic was able to survive with that 1 HP was because of the boost I got from Ancient Power. So we finally saw that, and that obviously made the difference in battle. So we were very happy about that as we took down the Wurmple Gang. So hopefully that same energy will go into Fennekin.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, thanks. This is PokeStarter.
And PokeChaser.
See you guys next time.
Take it easy.
Bye. Cascade.
And I'm the one to take up the Wurmple Gang with Silcoon.
Cascade.
I'll be the one battling the Wurmple Gang this time, so it'll be Kakuna versus Silcoon.
Cascade.
It'll be Kakuna versus Sil...
Oh boy.
It will be Kakuna versus Cascoon this time.
Your not so love-hate relationship with Swinub.
You know, if I'm gonna lose a classic, this was the one to lose.
Yeah, guys, PokeChaser is not the biggest fan of Swinub. So when we saw that the Community Classic was going to be Swinub, we started laughing.